the trigonometric ratio for an acute angle. Okay, and when we are talking about acute angle, just angle less than 90, less than or equal to 90. And then we have these diagrams, this right angle triangle to uh, explain further the trigger ratio. Okay, the horizontal one we call it x, the vertical one we call it y, and then this one, which is the call this one R. So that's what we're going to use for the. We will be using what we call SOHCAHTOA to define the trig ratio. Okay, so the question now is what is meaning of SOHCAHTOA? So mean x means sine of the angle, sine theta, equal to what? Equal to O is the opposite of the angle, the side that faces that angle. That's the opposite. Is the opposite. That's y. And then the edge is the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is the longest side of the triangle. That's r. Then we can go to K. K means cosine. Cos theta, cosine. But we shorten it to the cos. Cos theta is equal to A is the adjacent. Adjacent is one here. That's the x over hypotenuse. I put H is hypotenuse. That's the longest side of the triangle. Okay. Then 2R. That's T is the tangent, and the shortened form is tan. Tan theta equal to O, opposite of the angle. That's y over adjacent. That's x. Okay. So that's that. We've established three trigonometric functions. We'll still continue. And don't forget on this right angle triangle, the opposite to this angle, the angle we are considering is theta. Okay, and that angle is less than 90, less than or equal to 90. The opposite to that is y, and the adjacent is what? Is the x. It's on the horizontal. We just use horizontal for x, vertical for y, and then this one for the r for the, probably you can call it magnitude or whatever you want to call it. R is the longest side of the triangle. So then the next thing we want to do now, let's get the inverse of this function. 1 over sine 1 over sine theta is called cosec theta. Some books use us call it CSC theta. CSC. Cosec and CSC, they are the same thing. So 1 over sine theta just means the inverse of sine, which will be equal to what? R over what? R over y. Okay? Then next inverse function is 1 over cos. 1 over cos theta is called sec theta, which is the inverse of your cos, and that will be R over what? R over that. Okay? And then the other one is the 1 over tan theta. 1 over tan theta is called cot theta, which is also the inverse of tan. And that will be, when I say inverse, we are placing one on top of it. And when you place one on top of this one, this will flip upside down. And that will be x over what? X over y. Okay? Then the other establishment we want to quickly do now is note also that tan theta, we want to establish that tan theta is sine over cos. It is mathematically proven that tan theta is sine over cos. Let's quickly do that. Tan theta. So we said something here. The tan theta is what? Tan theta is y over r. Okay. Slash. When you divide by x over r. Okay, x over r. Actually, this statement will still give you, let's look at the rough y over r divided by x over r, which will equal to y over this times what? Times r over x. Okay, r over x. So you can see that r will cancel. So So what we are trying to establish here is that we're looking at tan theta. We know is sine over what? Sine over cos. What is your sine? Your sine is what? Your sine is y over r. Okay, then this slash will be divided by your cos. Your cos is what? S over what? S over r. Okay, so that is an establishment. Tan theta is sine over cos. So y over r is your sine theta, and the s over r is your what? Cos theta. Okay, so we want to establish that that statement is correct. Look at what I've done here. After dividing, can't you see you have what? You have back your y over what? Y over what? Y over x, which is your what? Which is your tan theta. Okay, you have back your what? Y over x, which is what? Tan theta. Is that clear now? So that's just that. Tan theta is, so in the conclusion, we can now see that tan theta is what? Tan theta is what? Sin theta over what? Cos theta. We have shown that and it's established. Okay? Then cot theta also. Cot theta. Cot theta is 1 over tan. Okay, 1 over tan. 1 over tan, which we 1 over tan is what? Put your cot theta. Where's your cot theta? Is there? That's x over what? X over y. X over y. So, and the establishment, if you want to establish it, if you have cot theta as 1 over what? Cot theta is 1 over tan theta. Okay, which is 1 over tan theta is sin theta over cos theta, and that will give you cos theta over sine theta. Okay, so in that case now, so cot theta is what? Is equal to cos. Cos is x over r slash sine theta y over what? Y over r. So if you do this algebra of this, you get x over y, which confirm it is confirmed, and that is what? Cot theta is what? Cos theta over what? Over sine theta. Okay, is that clear? So these very interesting topics. Then the next thing to do now, I want to quickly establish something here. I want to apply Pythagoras theorem to this triangle, this rectangle triangle. I want to apply the Pythagoras theorem to that. If you apply the Pythagoras theorem to that, we have using Pythagoras theorem. Then we have we're going to have s squared. Pythagoras theorem says that the square, okay, the square of the sum, the square of this plus the square of this must equal to what? The square of the hypotenuse. Okay, which I can say that so s squared minus y squared equal to what? Equal to r squared. So that's from Pythagoras theorem, which says that the square of the hypotenuse must be equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides of the triangle. Okay, that's Pythagoras theorem for this. So with this now, we can we divide with this established from Pythagoras? Can you divide divide through by r squared? So you have x squared over r squared plus y squared over r squared equal to 1. If you divide through by r squared. So in that case now, check your trig ratio. Which one is x over r? Your x over r is what? Your x over r, check there. That's cos theta. S over r is cos theta. Check. That's cos theta. So, and that will be what? This is square. This is square. I can make it this way. X over r. I can write it this way. And then y over what? I can write it this way. Equal to 1. So finally, this will be cos theta square. That will be cos square theta plus y over r is, that should be sine. Y over r is sine. That's sine square theta is that's equal to what? Equal to 1. So this theorem is very, very important. We use it a lot in trigonometry. We use it a lot in differentiation, so much places. So it is established that cos square theta plus sine square theta is 1. Is established. Okay, cos square theta plus sine square theta is 1. Okay, so but with this formula, we can still work on it and generate 2 more formulas for it, 2 more theorems for it. We can work on it and generate 2 more formulas. And how can we do that? First one is we divide 2 by cos. Okay, that's 1. The other one is we divide 2 by sine. And we're going to look at those 2 cases shortly. Okay, as you like, depending on the needs that arise, you can make cos square theta the subject. Make this one the subject, then this one go to the other side. That's equal to 1 minus 1. Sine square theta, that's 1. You can also make a sine also as the subject of the formula. So sine square theta is equal to what? This one as a subject, then this one move to the other side. That's 1 minus 1 cos square theta. Okay? So depending on the needs, there warrants such a making of subjects. Okay? Then the next thing I want to do now, I want to divide this one. Let me call this one equation star. Let me call this star equation star. So divide through by cos square theta. Divide the equation star. Divide the equation star. The one here by cos square theta. So if you do that, okay, let's start with sine first. Let's start with sine. Divide sine square theta. So that will be equal to cos square theta over sine square theta plus sine square theta over sine square theta over 1 over 1 sine square theta. Okay, so with that now, don't forget that this one cos over sine is cot. That will give you COT, cot. So you can write this one as what? Cos theta over sine theta squared plus this one automatically is automatic 1, and this one also okay, 1 over sine theta. But this one I'm doing is not necessary. You can do your, so this will be equal to cot squared theta plus 1 is equal to CSC cosec squared theta. Cosec squared theta. So finally we can say 1 plus cot squared theta is equal to what? Cosec squared theta. Okay, and you don't want to use cosec, you can call it CSC squared. CSSC squared. Okay, so that's that on that one. So which we can say 1 plus cot squared theta equal to CSC squared theta. So that's that. Let's also divide equation star. Divide equation star. Divide equation star. Divide through. Equation star through. Divide through by what? By cos squared theta. Equation star. Divide through by cos squared theta. So that will be equal to cos. That will be cos squared theta over cos squared theta. Okay, plus sine squared theta over cos squared theta equal to 1 over cos squared theta. Okay, so this will be equal to cos squared theta plus over cos squared theta, that's 1, and then sine over cos, that's tan squared theta, and then 1 over cos, that's sec squared theta. So this is another establishment from this formula. So I must not lie to you, this trick is very important and is a foundation for calculus. Okay, if you want to be very good in calculus, you know this a solid foundation in trigonometry, in trig. Okay, and this statement cos square theta plus sin square theta equal to 1, we use it a lot. Okay, so that has generated two more additional formula. 1 plus cos square theta equal to what? Cos square theta. And the other one is what? 1 plus tan square theta equal to what? Sec square theta. Okay, so that's that on that. The next thing we want to do now is to look at examples and exercise questions. Examples, because the good thing about mathematics is that it's not just like a history book. You need to be working along with the video. Okay, you need to. That's a fact. You need to get your pen and begin to write down and be writing. Okay, there's a question we are solving also. You also try the same thing also. Take your pen, begin to work along with the video. So the more you do that, the more it sink into your brain. Okay, don't just be looking alone. Okay, don't just be subscribing alone. Take your pen and your paper and begin to work along. And if you are new on the channel, please hit that notification bell and subscribe to this channel so that as we upload, you get notification. Thank you for doing that. Let's continue on the let's continue. Example. Okay. So what we are going to do now, we have sine equal to 1 by root 3. Okay. Let's go get cos. By going to this place, let's get a cos. This is one. Get your cos. You have your sine. So cos theta is what? Solution. When you are told to find other trigonometry ratio, what they mean is that give us all the SOHCAHTOA, all the inverse functions. That's what they mean. Okay. So that will be equal to cos square theta equal to 1 minus sine square theta. 1 minus sine square theta. Don't forget my sine. Our sine is 1 by root 3 square. Okay. So, and if you do that, this will give you, I don't want to waste your time, so give you 2 over 3. Use a calculator for that. I'll give you 2 over 3. So can you get this square root of that? So cos theta is what? Cos theta is root 2 over 3. That's a cos theta. Okay. Let's get the tan. Tan theta is a sine over cos. Sine theta is over cos. That's for tan theta. Okay, and that will be equal to, we have the sine, that's 1 over root 3. Okay, divided by cos. Okay, so I'm going to divide by, this one is written as root 2 over root 3. So and that will be equal to divided by root 2 over root 3. Change this one to multiplication, and that will be equal to 1 over root 3 times root 3 over root 2. So this one and this one will cancel out. Then you have 1 over root 2. 1 over root 2. So which you can rationalize. You can rationalize it. And that will be equal to times root 2 times root 2. That will be root 2 over 2. Okay. Then let's get those inverse functions. Let's get the inverse functions of those of sine, cos, and tangents. Let's get the inverse function for sec theta, which is what? Sec theta is 1 over cos, and that will be 3 over root 2. So that one is done. Can we get cosec? Cosec theta, which is 1 over sine. 1 over sine, that's what? Root 3. Root 3 over 1. 1 over sine. 1 over sine, this is your sine. Okay, inverse that. Put 1 on top of that. That will be root 3. So what again do we need? We need the cot also. Cot theta. Cot theta is 1 over tangent. 1 over tangent. What's your tangent in this question? That's root 2 over 2. Inverse that. That will be 2 over root 2. So with tangent is root 2 over 2. So when you find the inverse of that, that will be 2 root 2. So that's the end of that questions. Okay. This topic is still continuing. It's very elaborate topics, and we have to take time to learn in depth. Okay. So the next video will still continue with questions. Okay, so please, if you are new or if you have not subscribed, subscribe to this channel. Okay, don't make it tomorrow. Why not do it right now? Okay, just click on that notification bell so that as we upload, you get notification. Okay, thank you for doing that. Join me in the next video.